Check these bad boys out. General Tso's and shrimp lo mein subs. That's what's up. What's up, guys? It's shrimp lo mein General Tso subs time. Let's go. Egg drop soup in the margarita glass. So cheers to... Yeah, I mean, egg drop soup, don't you really drink it anyway? I don't even know. Like, does it really warrant a spoon? Don't get me wrong, it's a little bit greasy. General Tso's shrimp lo mein subs. Would you try? Smash or pass? Cheers. Everybody so sippable? Like, they got egg drop soup, which I believe is totally sippable, right? And then, if I was to go into endurance sports, would I continue? I already do endurance sports, so yes. I might not train every day, and I might not train hard every day, but I do endurance training from time to time. As I was just saying, I have like a 3 to 4 hour fight test tomorrow. This will be tomorrow night, and this will be the last meal I eat before that test. Somebody asked if I play CrossFit. I don't play CrossFit, but somebody who trains CrossFit will probably be offended by asking that. But I guess it is a sport. I mean, if you want it to be a sport, then it's playing. That's like, if you ask me if I play bike riding, I would say, yeah, I do. Wheelies, jumps, oh, that's playing, right? The death row meal. Somebody said they tried eating that much, they couldn't digest. Well, why would you randomly try eating this much? Who said you were supposed to eat this much? Who said you were getting the proper nutrients? And why would you randomly, like, do this out of nowhere? Lisette asked if, what food would I ask for if it was my last meal on earth? Cheese pizza. Cheese pizza. Maybe dessert pizza too. Maybe I'd get, oh, wait. Maybe I'd get margarita pizza from East Village Pizza and dessert pizza from Brother Bruno's. Cool. Delicious, AJ. Delicious. Like Lisette said, simple and effective. So is this. No. If I'm eating now, what time am I going to sleep? After I eat. Because resting and digesting is the way you're supposed to do it. So now what was I going to say? What the hell was I going to say? Somebody's asking, a lot of people are asking a lot of questions about dieting. And look, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't teach dieting on Instagram, and I see people getting upset that I'm not answering your dieting questions, and I'm missing half of them. So, I mean, I teach dieting on the Blake Diet group to my clients. If you want to be one of them, that's great. If you don't, awesome. If I happen to catch your question and answer it, awesome. If I catch your question and don't answer it, awesome, right? Oh, yeah. Check these bad boys out. Oh. Am I saying if you eat healthy junk food, it's easier to digest? No. I'm saying if you get the proper nutrients for your body, it's easier to digest. Well, everything's awesome with that. Eating clean doesn't mean you're gonna get the proper nutrients. Eating dirty doesn't mean you're not. Like, there are no healthy foods and unhealthy foods. But you can learn, thank you, Marcin. You can learn to eat foods people look at as unhealthy in the healthiest way. While eating all the healthy foods or the foods you look at as healthy, you could be doing that in the unhealthiest way. Like so many people, right? So many people, like, just do the wrong shit. You just asked, how long will it take you to lose weight if you're 98 kilograms, right? Somebody just asked, how long will it take them to lose weight if they're 98 kilograms? Well, there's a few problems with that question. There's a few problems. Number one problem, I don't know how much body fat you have. I don't know what the correct weight for you would be. I don't know what you actually want your weight to be. I don't know how much weight you have to lose. I also don't know if when you're talking about losing weight, you want to lose fat. I don't know if you want to look good. Like, I'm doing well, Jenny's doing well. There's so many things, like, you want to lose 68 kilograms? Fran said her hubby is 21 years older than her. Hold on. Fran's a member of the Blake Diet. Let me see what she said. Her hubby's 21 years older than you am, and he's better muscle-wise on my plan. Awesome, Franny. She said I could call her Franny. $30 kilograms to pounds is not like any weight does. Like, Alexa, what's 30 kilograms to pounds?
30 kilograms is about 66 pounds.
So you want to weigh 66 pounds? I think your math is off. Mine might be, but based on what you said, man, woman, anything. Unless you're like literally 2 feet tall, which if you are, then I'm sorry for assuming you're not, but I mean, you should be older than 66 pounds. There you go. Yeah. So, I don't eat with my left hand. Instagram and Facebook flip the stream, right? So, you're looking at everything in reverse. For instance, this bag probably doesn't say thank you directly to you, right? This bag probably says thank you backwards. So, whatever you guys see is reversed. Lisette, you know how long it took me to come up with my last meal on death row? Like, and I've been saying for like probably 20 years, my favorite foods are bread, sauce, and cheese. Bread, sauce, and cheese. You could do that in any order, but it's like, it could be cheesy bread, it could be pizza. Like, it's still like, there's so much different stuff you could do with bread, sauce, and cheese. So, and if I could have one wish, it would be for people to realize they have no clue what the Blake diet is unless they actually watch the tutorials. That would be my one wish. It's just OMAD. No, it's not. It's just basic, it's intermittent fasting. No, it's not. You can't do keto on the Blake diet. Yes, you can. No, you have to eat meat. No, you don't. Look. I have not, Lisette. I will check tomorrow. Either late tonight or tomorrow. Oh. You can't eat out. You can't eat out on the Blake diet. Do we eat out all the time? You can't eat before a certain time. You can eat whenever you want. So, can you eat rice if you follow the Blake diet? Look, with all due respect, if you don't know how to eat rice and lose weight, you just need to cut calories. Now, if you want to eat massive amounts of rice and lose weight, yeah, I can teach you how to do it the funnest fucking way possible. Thank you, Fran. It's really just telling you, well, this is what the Blake diet is. It's telling you everything that's a lie about dieting. I'm telling you everything that's a lie about dieting, everything that's a lie about intermittent fasting, that's a lie about keto, that's a lie about our weight loss and fat loss. And then I'm telling you everything that actually matters and how to make it work for you so you can have fun doing it and no longer get hungry. It's like, that's really the main thing. Fasting Bastard. Fasting Bastard said he just rejoined the Blake diet. Glad to be back. Well, Steven, glad to have you back. Lisette said you could eat rice, mice, and dice, still lose weight on the Blake diet. Yeah, you can. I mean, if you're into that type of thing, absolutely, right? Look, I'm not telling you, you should come join the Blake diet. You should, but I don't care if you do. I'm telling you, if you're joining because you think you already know it, don't. If you're not joining because you think you already know what it is, don't even try what you think you know it is. Just go do somebody else's program. If you want to save $1 a day, because you're like, I already know what it is. This is what it is. Just do somebody else's program instead. I don't want you to be that person in the street, in the Instagram stream, who's like, I did the Blake diet and it didn't work. I'm like, oh, here we go again. Never heard this person. Never heard of this person before. But you never know. So when did you join? Well, I didn't join. Oh, okay. Here we go. And I know they didn't join because they wouldn't be here saying it didn't work, right? They would have reached out to me through the proper channels and I would have helped them out. So, here we go. So do you need to eat this late? You eat your one big meal around 3 p.m. Here we go. See? I'm just fucking done. You are literally here. What's up, Flo Bills? When I just said you don't need to eat this late. So do you eat this late? What kind of training do I do? My training varies, right? So, first of all, my training changes by season. Like, when it's cold out, I tend to hit the gym. You know, I was actually doing good, like, with strength training in the gym. Not really like, when I say doing good with strength training in the gym, I mean like the simplest bullshit. As you guys know, my system for strength training is friggin' super simple. And hold on. Oh yeah. Your sandwich should be an extension of your arm. So, American Ninja Warrior, like, it's actually funny because I was going to apply for Ninja Warrior. What's up, Ryan? No. At my old gym, they used to call me Spider-Man. I no longer do this stuff. I don't go to the gym too often, especially in the summer. That's what I was getting at. But at my old gym, they used to call me Spider-Man because we would scale the walls. Like, we would run up the walls and climb and, like, do crazy shit. If you promote your YouTube channel again, you're blocked. This isn't World Star where you come to promote your shitty YouTube, okay? I'm not even promoting mine. So, yo, check out my SoundCloud. I'm the fucking hottest new rapper. So anyway, we used to climb the walls, me and this dude Ian. We used to like compete and do crazy shit. And it was not a ninja gym. It was not a ninja gym, but we used to do that shit, right? So you joined my diet yesterday, but you're still a little confused on what to do now. You just see recipes, but you're a little confused. All right, so if you joined my diet yesterday, you should be on that screen. If you joined my diet yesterday, please follow instructions to join the private Facebook community and say, I joined yesterday, I watched the tutorials, or I didn't. Some people didn't watch them all the way. And I'm confused on where to start, and I will just I will answer your question on exactly how to start. And you let me know if you watch the tutorials. You let me know if you want to count macros, if you want to count calories, how many meals you want to do, if you have any dietary restrictions. All that stuff. If you're coming off of keto, if you recently lost weight and plateaued, if you recently friggin' gained a bunch of weight, so somebody asked, does my day apply for, I'll get back to Ninja Warrior. Does my day revolve around planning these meals? Look, I honestly have so much shit to do. I plan these meals. My staff they'll let people in once or twice a day. They check members, Steven, and let people in the Facebook group. So at some point tomorrow, I'll be back in. Well, hold on a second. Oh, Ninja Warrior. So, people are like, you should do Ninja Warrior. You should do Ninja Warrior. You should do Ninja Warrior. So, I did go to apply, and it was like, I was like 3 days late. I was 3 days late for the open applications, open enrollment. The first time I went to apply. All right? And then, it's going back a few years. And then the next year, I was already building this. And I said to myself, I was like, would I rather go on Ninja Warrior and have a chance at, you know, being the next Ninja Warrior or whatever, or build my business, which I've been working my ass off for years already. So I was like, as cool as Ninja Warrior sounds, it was my zero regrets. That's like, it was my decision to say, no, I'm not going to try to get on Ninja Warrior now. I'm going to focus on my business, because if I do make it, if I do make it and have to fly out and do all this stuff, I was like, this business idea that I have, oh yeah, check it, boom, boom. This business idea I have is gonna have to take a back seat. Like, all my time when I wasn't at my job was going into this, and a lot of my time when I was at my job was going into this, and I'm just like, Ninja Warrior sounds cool, but no. A lot of people were like, you should just join, you could promote your thing. I'm like, you'll blow up. I'm like, honestly, I really don't see it. I'm like, it's just, I'm like, as good as it sounds, I personally didn't see it. I'm like, I don't think it would help me as much as just sticking to what I'm doing. So, the following year, the open enrollment was right after the Blake Diet just launched, right? It was right after the Blake Diet just launched, right? So, and obviously no chance in hell of me leaving and go do Ninja Warrior right now. I probably could actually, but we got some other stuff going on. Like, I have some plans for my business, right? Yeah, riding bikes, more fun. I got some other things planned for my business, but I don't talk about things until they happen. I didn't talk about the Blake Diet website until literally the minute I launched it. I said, I got something coming soon. And then Jenny and I, we flipped the switch at midnight one night. And Jenny and I went on Instagram. I announced it. So, I really don't like talking about stuff until it's done, because you never know. Like, let's say I said I was opening, thank you, Stephen. I was opening a restaurant, right? Not talking about your plans, so you shouldn't, because what if your plans change? Like, what if I want to open a restaurant? And what if I'm telling everybody I'm opening a restaurant, and what if A, I decide I don't want to, B, there's a construction issue, a money issue, a permit issue, C, some type of falling out with investors or business partners, a personal thing, your first month free, oh yeah. And I got my blue check mark right then. Like, that day, the day I launched my business, I didn't even know until I went live myself and typed the Blake Diet is now live, link in bio, and I saw the check mark. Oh. Awesome, guys. So, and there were other shows. It wasn't just Ninja Warrior. There were other shows that contacted me. Ninja Warrior never contacted me, but there were shows that did. And I was just like, well, a lot of these shows, no access to your phone for 2 months. We can post to Instagram on your behalf to let them know you're on, like, or like you could do one post a month or something. Oh. I'm like, well, can I do my diet on the show? I'm like, there was one show in particular. I'm like, look, you found me because I have a crazy Instagram page with this awesome diet. Can I do my diet on the show? Can I eat? Can I get to pick up my food and make my massive meals on the show? No. You basically have to eat what they give you. And they give you a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's pretty kind of partitioned out. So no, you wouldn't be able to do it. I'm like, all right. Well, thank you anyway. They're like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Well, so, when you know you have something, you gotta pass on the TV shows, and the shit, whatever sounds really good. At the moment, you really gotta think about that stuff. And be like, is this really gonna help me, or is it just gonna take me away from what I'm doing? So, now, if you're like 22 years old and you're offered some, whatever TV show like this, and you really don't know what you're doing, you don't really have a plan in life, by all means, friggin' go on a TV show and live it up. Be an asshole on the show, become somebody hated or something. But It's in the Blake Diet group, Steven. Which you'll be in tomorrow. Tapping into unique perspective in the market and health and fitness. Yes, absolutely. Like, a lot of people can do the other shows or be the Ninja Warrior, but what I have is not something you see every day. And I wasn't about to delay it any longer. Like now when I do it, go on a show, now that I have this, if I could do my diet on a show, and the other thing is, can I manage my clients? Can I talk to these guys every day for hours a day? Because if I can't, if I don't have access to a computer or phone for hours a day, then no, I can't. They have questions. They're paying to get answers. They need answers. It's not like, oh, well, I missed your comment or question. And somebody asked, can I do your diet without Facebook? You can do my diet. You can do my diet without Facebook. However, and we're working on figuring out a way to copy the shit from Facebook that I post every day, to copy some of the highlighted stuff to the website for the people who like really don't use Facebook. But if you don't use Facebook, you can still do the diet. You can still get the recipes. You can still get the tutorials. But you're just missing out on so much added value. Just little tips here and there, right? Almost a few days a week. Here's a tip. Here's a tip. You should try this. Try this with this. Try this with that. Which much of it is in the tutorials, some of it's not. But a lot of these tips are game changing. So I would say, does there even need to be a show at this point? No, I don't need a show. I don't need a show. I don't even know if I would want one. If they gave me my own show, I don't even know if I want one at this point, to be honest with you. Because I'd rather work for myself than be working for some network who really runs the show. So all right, I see a lot more questions about the diet. What's up, Claire? Good morning to you. A lot of questions about diet. How long will it take me to lose 25 pounds? How long will it take me to lose 40 kilograms? Does the diet help you get more lean and fit? I lost 60 pounds on a diet and built a ton of muscle. I came from like no muscle. So yes, the diet does help you get lean and fit if you follow it. It's not the only, any diet done properly will get you lean and fit. This is just the most enjoyable one to do in my personal opinion. That's it. It's not, there's no faster fat loss diet. There really is not. Fat loss comes from the proper friggin' caloric deficit, and body composition and health come from proper nutrients as well as proper deficit and training. It's all the same. It's just, number one, I teach you what actually matters because many other diets don't teach you that. And then number two, you get to reach those goals with enjoying your food and no longer getting hungry. Cool. If anybody tells you their diet is faster for fat loss, they're full of shit. They're either full of shit or they don't know what they're talking about. Because no diet can possibly be faster for fat loss. I'm sorry if somebody told you keto was faster for fat loss or intermittent fasting was faster for fat loss. You know, you don't spike your insulin, you go into friggin' fat burning mode. Nope. Keto, you will not lose friggin' an ounce of fat any faster. You'll lose water weight quickly on keto, and you'll go tell all your friends how much weight you lost, thinking it's fat, but it doesn't really count, because when you carb back up, you're fucked. Appreciate it, Claire. Appreciate it. And how are you doing, Claire? How, like, enlighten us on your way to work, I assume. How you doing? Like, I'm not saying don't do keto. I'm just saying you're not losing fat any faster. You'll lose weight faster. You'll get a jump start, like a 15 pound, 20 pounds of water weight jump start. But it's cooler to lose fat. Something that you can't just put back on overnight when you carb up. You can't carb up and put on 15, 20 pounds of friggin' fat in a few days. But with keto, I mean, yeah. That water can come back on real quick. I want it to be all up except your weight, Claire. When on the Blake diet, do you eat the same portion of food? Nobody does portions, and I'll tell you why. Because portions don't dictate calories at all. This massive portion was way less calories than if I didn't make some of it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Claire. Well, I hope everything looks up for you soon, right? So, somebody said, I think the best diet is Atkins. Carbohydrates are the most fattening things. Either he's like really trying to be funny or just really fucking dumb. Carbohydrates are the most delicious things in the world. Yeah, we all got our things here and there. I don't like to compete because I don't think my problems are that bad, but so thank you, EC Blocks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, EC Blocks. Anybody whose name is has blocks in it, they wheelie, they ride bikes, they got blocks, and it's spelled differently, right? They are, but potatoes, bread, pasta, and rice makes you fat. Alright, so when I said you're just dumb, I take that back. You're misinformed. You don't understand the difference between water weight and fat. You don't understand the difference between energy balance and fat. I'm sorry, energy balance and water. So, the Atkins diet is really old. So, as Lisette said, right? Steven said, eating like a fucking pig 24/7 makes you fat. They're dying to get bread. Yo. Seriously, but like, it's 2019, right? I have free article and free write-ups on my website explaining how keto actually works, explaining carbs, water weight, fat, like all that shit. That's not a secret. Am I good, Claire? I'm going to say I am well. I'm going to say I am well. Because I got a bunch of shit going on too, but I'll tell you guys about that another time. I don't even want to get started on that. But there's been an ongoing thing that's been in the Blake Diet group I've been talking about for like weeks. A few things, actually. But I really don't want to get into them. I didn't sleep at all last night because of one of them. But I'm not complaining. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Because Atkins is old doesn't mean it doesn't work. No, because Atkins is old. All I'm saying is you've been dead inside for like 15 years. And I don't know how old you are or how young you are. I don't even care. But like, if you believe in Atkins for 15 years, you basically lost like 15 years of your life. Like going through life for like 15 years of looking at something, believing it makes you fat when it doesn't at all, is in my personal opinion, you're missing out on life. That's like 15 years of an imaginary fence. That's like Graze on high calorie BS all shift to wonder. Of course, Fasting Bastard, they bring in the cupcakes and the cakes and all that or whatever else. So like, are you saying my diet is a scam, Mark D_5, or are you just saying something else is a scam? I'd like you to be specific. Because we're talking about Atkins. Like, going through like 15 years, imagine stopping and be like, no, I can't go there. I want to, but I can't go there because it's bad. I can't go in there, it's bad. And meanwhile, there's like a fucking party with strippers and friggin' a clown making friggin' balloons, friggin' all that shit. And you don't go in because you're like, no, going through that gate is bad. And then 15 years later, you find out you were missing out on a fucking party every single day. The party you always dreamed of with friggin' aerialists and acrobats shooting fucking rocket launchers, friggin' elephant rides and shit. Fucking monkeys swinging around. Complex New York. Well, it's pretty clear you have no clue what the fuck you're talking about so far. So, I mean, you can keep talking about digestion and intestines or whatever else, but like, you know that Billy Madison video? Like, everybody in this audience is now dumber from having listened to what you just said. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Like, remember that speech about the Industrial Revolution? That's like this guy. No, everybody knows better. Everybody on Instagram is a nutritionist and a trainer, and they know everything. Like, this guy can fucking teach you about digestion and friggin'... That's like... Yo, that's like... Forget the party. Stopping at the gates of the Playboy Mansion every day for 15 years. 15 years, you pass by the Playboy Mansion. And you're like, no, can't go in there. No, can't go in there. And then one day you're in some guy's stream and it's like, yo, dude, why don't you come by the mansion? You're like, no, I can't go in. And you're like, it's gonna make me fat. And you're like, yo, we've had like your invite sitting at the gate for like 15 years. You can do this every, you come every day. And you're just like, no, man, no, I can't. And you're like, no, you're invited. You're invited. And you're like, no, I'm not, man. I wouldn't digest. That's what's life. Yes, Claire, you are at the Playboy Mansion. You have opened a gate. We all have. We've all opened a gate to the Playboy Mansion. It's been there, it's wide open so long. Fucking just chilling in the grotto. Fasting bastard. All right. Fasting bastard, are you still in the medical field? You're still in the medical field? All right, so Fasting Bastard is talking about his coworkers. That's Steven from the Blake Diet. And he's saying, friggin', still imagine, he's saying the women he works with, they just snack on high-calorie stuff all day and complain they can't lose weight. And they count their steps with their Fitbits and then go try to walk it off. Their ice cream sundaes and whatnot. I've seen this because when I was, before the Blake Diet, I was in outside sales, as many of you know, and I went into many offices when I was in outside sales. Many offices, office complexes, office buildings, in all different realms, medical, law, even industrial stuff, like all different like types of like offices and buildings and warehouses and all this stuff. And one common thing I saw in the white collar world is women and men walking off their lunch. Thinking they were walking off their lunch. Like, and knowing damn well, which bike, EC, which bike? Knowing damn well that they didn't even come close. Me knowing damn well that they didn't come close at all. And back in the day, go eat a friggin' 700 calorie lunch and go walk around the building a couple times and you'd be like, oh yeah, we burned it off. One of the most common things in America. You didn't burn shit off. Somebody asked, is the major key to losing fat being at a caloric deficit? The only way to lose fat is maintaining a caloric deficit. That's the only way. You can lose water, some temporary water weight in other ways. Like, if that dude Complex wants to fit into a dress this weekend, I mean, he's already been cutting carbs, so he can't even cut down anymore. That's it. Cutting carbs. Cutting carbs is something you could keep in your back pocket for, like, if you need to. Like, oh my God. I need to cut some water weight this weekend. I'm gonna cut these carbs. There you go. Like that's what you want to keep in your back pocket. Look. You can't lose fat unless cutting carbs is maintaining a caloric deficit. And it's so funny, like, the Atkins diet was one of the biggest, main pivotal points in, I want to say, a diet which took the world by storm. The Atkins diet. Everybody ordering a burger without bread, a chicken sandwich without bread, whatever. And it was just keto. Keto was just the Atkins diet rebooted. It's like, thank you, highly medicated. Yes, you do. And it's guaranteed to get you quick. Even if you get fatter on Atkins in the first couple weeks, you're guaranteed to lose weight. Like, even if you get fatter on Atkins in the first month, you will lose weight. Even if you get fatter on keto in the first month, you will lose weight, even if you got fatter. Those are the only two diets that it's like such a setup. And I'm not saying you can't lose weight on Atkins or keto. Of course you can. You just have to cut calories. But if you don't, I'm just saying that's what's going to happen. And it happens. I've seen it a lot. And I'm always looking at that person who's like, but I lost 75 pounds on keto. And that's not, you can't say 75 pounds was water. I'm like, no. Probably like 20 pounds of water. And if you wanted to lose 55 pounds of fat, you could have just done it with the carbs. Like, it is knowing. It is knowing. Knowing the options and like, that's what I'm saying, Claire. Enjoying the carbs and knowing how much the fast ripper I got like in I don't know, January maybe. Knowing how many grams of water you're going to hold for the grams of carbs you consumed, right? Knowing what the trade-off is, knowing that if you're into strength training, a lot of those carbs and water weight is going to go into your muscles. At first definitely, and knowing how to utilize low carb or cutting carbs for a few days to cut some quick weight to fit into that dress, right? You have thought about this combo. Combo's fire. And then, because the people, here's the problem. Here's the problem. The people who get hooked on these yo-yo freaking moronic diets, who don't understand this stuff, they're like, all I know is when I cut carbs, I lose like 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Cool. Yams with banana and egg white for breakfast. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. So, not only is breakfast the worst meal of the day, but you're spiking your insulin first thing in the morning to friggin' just spark hunger. If you're as dumb as this gentleman, When you think certain things are the key to losing weight, you also think, what's up? What's up, Jimmy? Certain things ruin your life. Like, he'll get there. No, he won't. Like, if you know how to lose 15 pounds, Claire, you have a great day. Claire's in the UK. Her day's just getting started. If you know how to lose 15 pounds real fast and you think it's fat even though it's not, you're going to freak out when you gain 15 pounds right back. Like, you're going to gain it right back. And then you're going to be like, I gained 15 pounds. You use that to go work out. You spike your insulin and waste calories to go work out and look like you do. Wow. You should start your own diet. And don't come back in my stream. Please. Polluting people with friggin' just stupidity and nonsense. No, I believed you. I was just making fun of you because it's just like dumb. So, anyway, guys. What I was saying is dieting is so simple, right? This guy, here's an example of somebody who wastes, right? Here's an example of somebody who wastes. People have been scared all these years with false propaganda, big companies looking to monetize. It's not rocket science. Blake breaks it down over 200 pounds with this up. Thank you for saying, again, Jimmy. Jimmy who down 200 pounds, eating carbs. It's like he said, it's not rocket science, right? It's not rocket science, right? So, and he's not done. He's not done yet either. No. If you're gonna blow, he is the lady, that guy is the lady who tries to walk her lunch off. He goes to eat to go work out and then ends up friggin' not even burning as many calories as he ate. So, it's like, and he's talking about fat loss. It's like, yo, you just got fatter before you even friggin' tried to work out. So think about that. Think about that for a second. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to shut the YouTube off because I want to go into like more in depth with you guys on some stuff that is just Blake diet only. So thank you, YouTube. You guys all have an awesome day because I have no idea when this will be published, but you guys all have an awesome day. This meal is awesome. I'm going to finish it with the Blake diet members. Oh, that was a burnt one. Later, guys.